Hi friends, Glenda here and welcome to my craft room. Tonight we're making a fun fold called a wiper card and it is so much fun. It's guaranteed to make anybody's face smile when they get your card and it's so much fun to play with. So I had just got notification that Facebook may be having issues tonight. So I am just looks like we're good to go now. If people show up, I'll know that we're good. So I need you, if you do show up, please. Oh, hello, Norma. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, now I am going to open this in a new window. My gosh, you know, some days technology is not my friend. Okay, there we go. Got it. So that because I can't see faces or names, so I have to overlay one on top of the other. Okay, hello. We have Norma and Holly and Wendy and Renee and Connie and Nadine. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm give me a thumbs up if everything. Hi, Eddie. Give me a thumbs up if everything is going good. I think so. All right, so let me flip you around. And I don't know what sometimes Facebook just doesn't play nice in the sandbox. So here's the card we're going to make tonight. Are you ready? You ready for the wiper wow? Hey, Carmen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'll get it up nice and close so you can see it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look at that. Is that not cool? I can't stop playing with this. This is just too much fun. So it's where you write is on the back. It's not on a full card base. And you know what? I'm wondering if we can maybe put it on one. Let me just grab a card base just in case we figure out a way to do it. Yeah. Do I have? Yes, I do. Okay. So I have two. I have card bases. So we'll see if we can stick it on a card base. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. I made one of these before and they're a lot of fun to play with. But I want to show you, I got a couple of cards. So the first one is from Valerie, sent me another card. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love that. That's that big seed pod that we had a few years ago. And then I got one from Kathy Jean. Thank you. Look at that. Isn't that a cute Easter card? Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate your cards. I'm doing some spring cleaning in my craft room, and I've thrown away a lot of old stuff. Hey, Peggy. Um, and I took down all the cards that I had on display. So I've got well, not all of them. I'm this side of my room. I've cleaned. This side of the room, not so much yet, but I've got lots of room to put new cards up there. Okay. Oh, let's get started. Oop, chocolate. Grab your chocolate while you can. Sugar-free on this side. There's even a Werther's if you like that. And then there's regular Werther's, some Tic Tacs, celebration cookies. Help yourself, and then we'll get started. Because life is better with chocolate, right? Okay, so here's the inner workings of the wiper card. So this is my tutorial or my template that I keep on hand, and I didn't put it together because I like to see how I did the inside because I don't know about you, but sometimes if I wait a day or so or more, then it's difficult for me to remember how to do these things. Now, did I put on there? I just noticed I did not. Okay. Okay. So tonight, I'm using Smoky, Slate, and Memento. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Janet. And then I'm going to be coloring with Bubble Bath and Soft Seafoam, because look at that. And I was at the post office today, and on my way home, our magnolia trees have popped open in the past 2 days, and they are stunningly gorgeous as you drive down the road. And then the center is going to be dark lemon lolly, and I'm going to use the lifter just to soften the edges of the pink. Of course, Wink of Stella. And I'm using the Magnolia Mood Bundle. Now, don't forget, if you purchase this bundle through me before the 12th of April, you will get a free class from me. So on Wednesday, the 29th of April, I'm holding a free Magnolia class. If you purchase the bundle through me, then I will give you the kits to make the 3 cards. If not, the class is $35, or tutorial only option is $25. So I'm using Magnolia Mood dies and stamp set. And then the sentiment, I'm using the Delicate Forest dies. I'm going to finish it off with some rainbow adhesive bat dots. And these carried over into the new catalog, and I'm so excited. That's your birthday, Peggy? Well, happy birthday in advance. Okay, so we have some pieces here, and although I have cut them and I have not scored this piece yet. So somebody asked me which way to score it, and I can't remember who it was, but I said that we'd score it together tonight, so we're going to. So this piece is 5.5 by 5 3/4, and that is thick basic white. And then I have another piece of thick basic white that is 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4, and that's going to be either the inside or the back if we figure out how to put it on a full card base. Then I have a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 2.5. Nope. This one's 3.5 by 3.5 because that's for the big flower. See, I put the words on there so I would know which one. And then this one is 2 3/4 by 2.5 for the small flower. And I have 1 by 4 for the sentiment. And then this is 1/2 by 2. And that's going to be the part that does the wiper part. And then I have this piece that is 5/8 by 1 3/4. And it's folded already so that I would remember how to fold it, but I will show you. Then I have a piece of Bubble Bath that is 1 3/4 by 2, and I'm going to die cut with that. Then we have the designer paper. This is Winter Meadow designer paper because it's carrying over into the new catalog, and I love it with this stamp set. And just a note for my monthly club people, we're going to be using Winter Meadow designer paper for our hot air balloon cards in May. Just saying. Okay, so this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have a piece that is 5 1/4 by 5/8. There's 2 of them. And then 2 1/4 by 4 for the front. And 2.5 by 5/8 times 2 pieces. Okay, remember what it looks like? All right. So I'm going to grab my score tool, and we're going to score these. and we're going to score them together. Okay. So this is 5.5 by 5 3/4. So it is 5.5 inches high and 5 3/4 of an inch wide. And then we're going to score it. So let me grab my score tool here. Okay. So you want to put this in so that 5.5 is on this side and it's 5 3/4 along the top. And then we're going to score it at 3/4, 3/4, and 1.5. So 3/4 and 1.5 with the 5 3/4 along the top. Okay, got that? So that's this piece, the back of it that I just scored. Now we're going to score the front part. So this one is also thick basic white, and it's 2 3/4 of an inch wide and 5 3/4 of an inch long. We're also going to score that at 3/4 and 1.5. So they both get scored at 3/4 and 1.5. Okay. Everybody get that? Give me a thumbs up or hit those heart emojis or something if you have got that and know what I'm putting down. Okay, good. Thumbs up are happening. Now we're going to score, or we've scored. Now we're going to fold this side. So although I scored it this way, just because it's easier to say 3/4 and 1.5, it actually is going to go this way. So we need a mountain and a valley. So your first one is a mountain. And remember that when I do my fun folds, I always fold them one way, then I fold them the other way, and then I go back again and fold them the way they're supposed to be, because this just breaks down those fibers and helps it lay a little bit flatter. Got something gritty on my table here. Okay, so we have our mountain. Now this one's going to be a valley. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it, burnish it, turn it over, and burnish it. So you guys are awfully quiet out there. Tell me what you did this week. Who got to make a card this week or another kind of paper crafting project? Card, scrapbook page, box, Easter treat holder. Anybody out there? So there's our front. And that's what it looks like when it's folded. So that's the foldy part. Oh, hi, Lena. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hope you're feeling better soon. Okay, so now I'm going to do this part. So the first one is a valley and the second one is a mountain. So I'm going to fold it this way. And then flip and fold it the other way. Ooh, Peggy made cards this week. She tried several new styles. That's awesome, Peggy. And thank you for sharing your cards with us in my VIP group. That's very nice. Renee's been working on Easter cards and been sick for 2 weeks, so haven't got. Oh, no, you too? Oh, you guys, you're not supposed to be sick. This is spring. Okay, but there we go. So the back part, we have a mountain, a valley, and a mountain. The front part, we have a valley and a mountain. And then these are going to go together like this once I have everything done. And that's what creates the mechanism to flip up the the wiper in the middle. Now, do you think we can put this on a card? Where did I put those bases? So I brought out a base that goes both ways. So this one opens up this way. And that might work. Or this one opens up the regular way. And that might work too. This way might work a little bit better for standing up. Oh, apparently I lied because they both open the same way. Okay, grabbing another one. Lots of bases. Okay, go back here. Peggy loves sharing and giving others new ideas. I enjoy getting new ideas. Thank you. And we appreciate you sharing. Lena tried her hand making a braided card. Oh, those are fun. Okay, we might do that because I think it's going to sit a little bit better because this one kind of tips. So, and when it tips, this is not going to be on the bottom. We'll see. It's possible. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, so we've got this. Now, I am going to put the designer paper on. So I need the 4x5 1/4 and the 2 pieces. Oops, get in there. The 2 pieces that are 5/8 by 1 1/4. So I need this one and these 2. And we'll put that when I find my adhesive, because you know, some days things go missing. Peggy likes the first one. We'll see what happens. My Stampin' Seal is running out. So don't forget, I also have a second class coming in May. It's the Trusty Tools class. And I know this has been done to death, but I wanted to do a masculine card in May because Father's Day is coming. And you don't need the bundle to take this class. If you do it with me in person, of course, you can use mine. But if you get the kit for home or you get the tutorial only option, you don't need the bundle. You just need the designer paper. And if you get the kit from me, you're going to get at least half a package of the designer paper from Celebration Trusty Toolbox because I collected it so because I wanted to do this class. I'm just lining this up there and putting it down. So registration is now open for that as well. This went crooked. Come on, straighten it. It's open now until hang on, I think it's the 20th. Until April the 20th. And then registration for that one closes. And I will be prepping the kits. Right now, it's looking like everybody's going to get a full package of that designer paper. And that's absolutely free because you're going to get kits for 3 cards. If you're part of my monthly tutorial subscription, you'll get 4 tutorials for 4 cards. And the brushed, what are they called? Brushed metallic dots. Now, those are retired. So if when registration closes, I am unable to get those because they've sold out, then I will be waiting until the new catalog is available, and I'll get you something comparable in the new catalog. Okay, so now I need my other pieces of designer paper, and we're going to put them on the front. So I put a link to registration, the link to register on my form in the description of this video, along with the Magnolia one. And registration is open for both of them now. The registration for the 201 closes on the 20th of May, and registration for Magnolia closes on May the 12th. Okay, so we're just putting designer paper on here like that, and one last piece. So is anybody... Oh, Renee got her catalog in the mail. I heard that they're starting to arrive. And if you're a demonstrator, pre-order starts on the 2nd of April. And the retiring list comes out, well, the retiring list is out now of what's going away in the annual and the mini catalog. But the sale prices aren't in effect yet. That happens on the 9th of April. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this piece. So this piece is 5/8 by 1 3/4. And then you fold it over so that these edges are equal, like that. So what I did was I took my ruler and I laid my ruler on top like that, and I folded it over on both sides. Like that. And then I took the ruler away, and we're going to use the bone folder to make that nice and flat. And that's the part that pops up, this part here. And on this one, I used a piece of window sheet to hold the wiper part, but you don't need window sheet. We'll be using just a piece of white. Oh, Kathy, you having issues with your internet again? Oh, good Lord. You guys in Alberta, you need to move to BC. Our internet's much better. Just saying. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece. This is the front, and we're doing the mechanism now. I will open this up so you can have a look. So this piece is going to go right in here like this. So it's going to line up. You line up this edge with that fold right there, and you want to go just down a little bit down from the top of that cardstock. Can you see that? Okay, so I need my, whoops, almost had an avalanche. I need my silicone mat because I have to put adhesive right there on that piece. And of course, it's not cooperating because it's just about empty. So you don't get your adhesive past that fold line, or you will glue your wiper mechanism closed. Okay, so there's 2 score lines here. You want it up against the second one. Can you see what I'm doing here, or do you want me to go in a little bit closer? I'll just wait till somebody answers. Is it good to go, or do you want me to zoom in on it a bit? And I have the song from, oh, what's that show with Alex Trebek on it? Okay, anybody zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay. Close your eyes for a sec, because the only way for me to zoom is to lower my camera. Okay. Is that better? Come on. Hey, that's as low as it. Oh, wait. That's as low as it's going to go. Jeopardy, yes. Okay, so I put adhesive here's my piece. And there's my two folds, and I've put adhesive on this edge. So you flip that over, line it up with this fold, and it goes just up against that fold and down a little tiny bit from that edge there. Can you see that? So you want to make sure it's straight and then give it a good burnish. Is that there, that little triangle is the important part of this whole card, because that's what flips down and up. Okay, so see, I've got it here. Now we're going to do this side. So we have to take that other piece. So this one is, hang on, let me find it, 1/2 by 2. And I'm going to angle the edge of that so that it looks like this. Sorry, I'll get used to having it in a different spot here in a sec. And then you're going to sandwich it in the middle here. So you take your edge like that and put it right there. Now, if it's not the right angle, just give it another little trim. There we go. So it's going to sit right there like that. Now, I have to put adhesive on the back of this. You can use Tombow too if you want. On the back of that, and then on the inside, keep forgetting that you can't see, on the inside of this little flap. Okay. And let me turn it back over. So now I'm going to take this piece, and there's my adhesive, and it's going to sit right there in that, straight up and down, like that. And then you fold this one over top of it so that it sandwiches it in there. Now, if it doesn't line up properly over here, don't worry about it. Just give it a good burnish so it sticks well. Now, that's the whole, see how that will go down, and then it will pop up once I get the, okay, so there it is down. Ready? There it is down. Now, if I hold it there and there, there, see it pops up. Isn't that the coolest thing? I love it. What do you think? If you're enjoying my video, please make sure you hit those emojis because Facebook needs to know. Okay, so I've done that part. I'm going to put that away. Now I have to do, I'm going to put that off to the side because I'm going to do some stamping and coloring and die cutting. Okay, close your eyes because I'm lifting this back up again. So you're not looking at my old lady marks on my hands up close and personal. Oh, you guys are so good. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up in Smoky Slate because I wanted this to be a really soft card. So extra soft card is Smoky Slate. Soft is Pebbled Path. And then a nice dark outside is Memento. Now, doesn't matter which one you choose because it's up to you. So I'm going to stamp this on the 3.5 by 3.5 piece of basic white. And rub my finger over top of it. There we go. Give it a good push. Oh, look at that. Is that not the prettiest stamp you've seen in a while? I love it. Okay, so the inside, the popping up piece is this one. I think this looks like a pineapple, so I'm calling it a pineapple one. I wanted to stop today to take a picture of because the pink ones and the white ones are out around here, and I wanted to stop and take a picture of them, but I was late to pick a grandchild up, so I could not. Aw, thank you, Nadine. You're so kind. So Nadine, I looked on Amazon because I finished my beaver nuggets. Insert sad face. Let me tell you. Beaver nuggets are from Bucky's. And I'm sure if you've been around for the past couple of weeks, you will have heard my Bucky's story about going to Bucky's and $100 Uber ride. And then I ended up getting beaver nuggets, which I think they taste just like caramel corn without the popcorn part. So it's made out of cornmeal. So I thought, I wonder how much they are on Amazon. $45 a bag on Amazon. I will not be ordering any beaver nuggets, let me tell you. So that's going to be the back or the inside piece, whichever we decide if we're going to put it onto another card or not. And then I'm going to do a couple on the envelope as well. These are the little buds. There we go. Okay, now it is a gorgeous bundle, Kathy. I absolutely love it. And this is another one of those ones that I fought. You know, I fight quite a bit of them. I'm looking for my piece for my sentiment. What did I do with it? I fight some bundles a lot, and they turn out to be my most favorite ones. I've lost the piece to do my sentiment, people. What did I do with it? It's not there. It's not there. I'm systematically going through, figuring I need my. Does anybody see what I did with it? You know, every time, oh, there it is. Every time I stamp with you guys, I lose something. So this is the happy birthday from the bundle. Highway robbery. Yeah, no kidding. $45 a bag. Whew, I nearly died. Guess I'm just going to have to go to Texas again. Now, Nadine, can you tell me, is Bucky's only in Texas? And is it all over Texas or just the Houston area? I did see something about some big rock rapper music dude visiting Bucky's. So it's not just me. Okay, so I'm going to use this, but I don't want it to be the full length. You see how I've chopped it off a little bit shorter? So I'm going to do one side, and then I'll chop off the other side. Okay. And I'm going to cut that. Going to cut that. Okay. So there's one side. So now I've got it this length. So now you take and put the other side on there. Line it up where you want it. Make sure that it's sitting down over top of your die cut that you've got already. And I'll show you the other side in a sec. There. So see, this sits down in between those cut lines. And I'm going to run that through and we'll end up with it shorter. I showed you this a lot. You can make any sentiment, any die cut that has a long straight edge, you can make bigger or smaller. It works either way. All right, so that is from the Delicate Forest dies. See, they do have a shorter one, but it's too wide. So I could have done that and then made it smaller the other way, but you know. Okay, that's that. Now this I'm going to die cut that flower. And then we have to die cut these before I color them. And I think I'm out of pieces of washi tape. I've been in a cleaning mode lately. I've been starting in one corner and working my way around my craft room, getting rid of old stuff. I've got piles for sharing with local secondhand stores. I've got piles to go north to my northern daughter-in-law and grandson, who loves paper pumpkin, by the way. He gets them every month, and he does them. He loves them, and he loves giving them. Oh, this washi tape is really old. Okay, let's get this lined up. So I've been mucking out corners, and I found a few things to have in a draw. So there's a draw coming. I don't know what I'm going to draw for or how, but I'm going to give stuff away. All right, just about. Oops. One more little piece. This is annoying. I'll be glad when this washi tape is done. I didn't find any more washi tape when I was cleaning, though. Apparently, I'm out of it. Okay, I got 2 rolls left, and then that's it. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch of comments here. They are starting to expand outside of Texas. There's one in Florida, and heard there may be one in Colorado. Ooh, Kathy House. There might be one coming to Colorado's. Bucky's is known for bathrooms and cheap ice. They have bathroom attendants cleaning them 24 hours. That's employees' only job. Well, that's awesome. Oh, thanks, Lena. I hope you're feeling better soon. Thanks, Cindy, for sharing my video. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's get these cut out. That one, and this. I'll have to let Kathy Howes know that there might be one coming to Colorado. She's in Denver. She's one of the collaborators for our Spring Creative Escape. So if you're not part of our Spring Creative Escape Facebook group, you need to be, because things are starting to happen over there. Okay, so this one, the pieces don't come out of it. You kind of have to pick them out, but that's okay. I will pick them out. There we are. And I'm not worried about the ones in the middle there, because that's going to be covered up by the sentiment anyways. So the date has been set for the Creative Escape. It is June the 1st. It's a Saturday for the in-person one. If you live locally or local enough that you can come to it. Or June the 2nd is a Sunday for the virtual one. And they both have the same content. If you live outside of Canada, there is a tutorial only option. So you can buy the tutorials, then prep your kits and come and stamp with us on the 2nd at the virtual class. Oh, good night, Renee. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Marcia. Okay, I'm going to color the flowers. This is Bubble Bath. So there's the one underneath there. And I would like to leave white on these. So I'm just going to color the bottom edges. Do you think this looks like a pineapple? Or is it just me being crazy? So Kathy, Leanne, and I are collaborating on this one. Shanna and Carla are still involved. Shanna has another commitment that weekend. And Carla's family is busy, but they're still involved. Didn't kick them out. They're still part of my family. And we figured out which bundles we want to do, or which stamp sets. This is the dark, and I'm just putting a little bit of dark down in the bottom corners, just right where those petals are defined. And I'm sorry if you're commenting. I'm not reading comments because I'm coloring, so I will in a sec. And this is Bubble Bath I'm using here. First the light, now I'm putting the dark on to highlight give definition to the bottom, and I don't have to go back over top of it. Reminds you, oh, Norma says it reminds her of an artichoke. Aha. Love to see pictures of pink ones. We only have white in Texas. Ah. I will try and get pictures next time I'm out. Cindy says, you can run your dies through with a dryer sheet and then the pieces will come out easily after you do that. Yeah, I don't have dryer sheets, Cindy. I'm allergic to them, so I do not have them. Okay, so that's the pink. Diane, it does look like a pineapple, but that is truly what a magnolia looks like. Yes, it is exactly what a magnolia looks like, and I love the set too. Okay, so now I'm coloring the flowers, adding the light, and I'm going to just do it so that there's lots of white in there, because even the pink ones have got white. So you can do them all white. So that would mean you just have the centers and the leaves to color if you want just to have white ones. The one that I have in my yard that I share with my neighbor is white, because I'm sure I've told you this story before. I said that I wanted a magnolia tree, and she was so excited. She came home and said, I got one. I only paid $5 for it. Turns out it's white, and I wanted a pink one. But she was nice enough to buy one, and she put it right in on the property line between her property and our property. So we kind of share it. Okay, just adding a little bit of dark in here. And then I'm going to go over with the light. There we go. Now you go back over with the light. Oh, Jessica, you're working on a card with a frog theme. I would say I'd love to see it, but you know, me and frog cards. Oh, I missed one. Missed one right along in here. With a little bit of dark right along in there. Make sure you share it on Share It Saturday, though. Sure, people would love to see it. Well, it's just me that don't like frogs. Do you know in the new catalog, there's a stamp set with a frog? Yes, there is. And I will be getting it because I love the rest of the stamp set. We can't pre-order it though, so I'm going to have to wait till May to order it. Hey, we're getting there. And a little bit here. Now, I'm going to take my color lifter and I'm going to go over the edges because that just softens them when you are working with a lot of white and a little bit of color. Just go over the edges with your color lifter and that will feather the edges in. So can you see this one here, how it's feathered, and down here it's more defined? That's the difference. Hello, Leanne. Did you make it home safe and sound? I was just telling the ladies about our upcoming collaboration. And do you want to tell them what? Ooh, where did that come from? How did I get that black blob on there? That wasn't there before. Do you want to tell them what bundle you're going to be using, what stamp set for the collaboration? That's weird. Okay, I'm going to do the buds here, and they'll be more pink than the flower. I haven't told them yet what stamp set you're using or what stamp set I'm using or which one Kathy is using. So they might be interested to hear it. If you're still there. Leanne has been in the big city, so she's just getting home. The big city, as in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Okay, just adding my dark on here. And then I'm going to go back in with the color lifter again. Oh, she must have disappeared. Okay, let's go in first with pink, the light. Give it a good color. Blend that all in together. There. And now I'm going to take my color lifter and just go over the edges and soften those edges a bit. There we are. And honest to goodness, I don't know where that blob came from. That is just the weirdest thing. It just showed up. I don't know. Oh well, moving on. Moving on. There we go. What do you think? So that was Bubble Bath. Now I'm just going to take soft sea foam and do the leaves. Coloring them in the light. So Leanne and Kathy were my roommates in Houston. We had so much fun. And our stamping styles are very much the same. So you know that the cards for the Creative Escape are going to be amazing. Now, neither one of them will be participating in, I don't think. I'm going to invite them. to participate in my virtual one. We'll see if anybody can make it. I know Leanne doesn't usually do classes on Sundays. Okay, so that's the light, and I'm just going to go down the center with the dark just to make that a little bit darker. But if they don't join me, they will be hosting their own classes with the projects. There will be 9 projects. For mine, you will get Leanne, Nadine is saying hi. Remember Nadine from the restaurant? We'll be making 6 of the projects in the Creative Escape, and then if you register early, and I'm thinking, can't remember what early bird registration is, 15th of April, I think. If you register early, then you get 3 bonus tutorials, 1 for each bundle. So we're doing 3 different bundles this time. We had a comment, the last one, that 9 projects out of the same bundle were a little bit much, and we were asked for variety. So we're going to do cute. Leanne is doing cute. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. Leanne is going to do cute. I'm doing masculine. And Kathy is doing flowers. She's going to be using the new bundle that has the masks, the floral stamp set, and the masks. So that's going to be fun because I didn't get the last one. So I am looking forward to stamping and learning how to use these masks. There we go. The light, get dark on, and then we'll be ready to put it together. I'm sorry, this coloring sometimes takes a while. And there we are. Okay. Just have to put the center in. Hi, Pat. So I'm going to use dark lemon lolly to do the center of this flower. There we are. Now, don't let me forget to put Wink Stella on those, because you know, we need Wink Stella. Okay, let's get some adhesive on this one. So registration's not open yet for the Creative Escape, but it's coming. I haven't got the form made yet. Okay, just getting some Tombow on this so I can glue it down. There we are. Uh-oh, I feel the sneeze coming. It's been a while since I had to sneeze. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So this one goes on here like that. But you have to kind of play with it a bit because when it folds down, where did I put that thing? Oh, thank you. When it folds down, you see it has to fit. And then when it opens up, okay, so let me just put some temporary tape on there so I can play with that a bit and see where I want to put it. Oops. It doesn't work if you don't put the other side on. Just saying. There we go. Ready? Ooh, see, it's not down far enough. I can see the stem on there. Okay. We're going to move that down a little bit. Set that back up. Play with it for a little bit before you put it on there permanently, just so you know you've got it on there properly. Hold on there, hold on there. Okay, it's not quite in the right spot yet. Come on. There we go. So you can always cut off. See how it's going to be showing past that? I'm going to cut that off a bit. Once I get it in this right spot. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. That's what I want. Okay. Now, cut this off. And a pencil. There. Take off that temporary tape. Now get some adhesive on here. Like that. And then I've drawn lines around there so I know where to put this back on. So we'll just line that up. And before I push it down completely, we'll do one last test. Make sure. Yep. Ah! I'm having so much fun. I just threw my card on top of the piece that has the adhesive all over it. Okay. Glue that down good. Now I'm going to put adhesive on here. A couple of rows of that. I'm going to line up this edge with this edge and then right at the bottom. There, like that. So you line up these edges here and along the bottom. And then I'm going to flip it back. And I'm going to run adhesive on here. And then you fold this in like that. And you fold, that goes down. You fold this back. And then you push this down like that. And that way you make sure that your card lays flat to go in your envelope. Oh, I'm sorry. But, you know, life is fun, right? Okay, need dimensionals. Get some dimensionals on this, all except the top of this bud. So I'll use some big ones to start with. And I'll go back and add some little ones. Pokey tool, where are you? So I got a new thing today. Got some storage for my my blending brushes off of Amazon. It's makeup brush storage. So I'm hoping it's going to work. Okay. Is that too many dimensionals? Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. Now that's going to go on the front like this. And then when you hold that up, ta-da! Ooh, 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 ooh. So are you enjoying this card? What do you think? Yes, you're going to make one? Don't forget to, when you make one, you can share it on Saturday in the Share It Saturday thing. You may win something. I've been taking all my retiring embellishments off of my shelves. I've got a lot more to give on for Share It Saturday stuff. Okay, got all the backs off there. We're going to put this on here like that. Okay, before I forget, let's add some Winky. Oh, Janet's going to do one. Cindy's going to do one. Nadine's going to do it. Yay. Okay, so I'm just adding some Winky. Still no ETA on the Winkies. But they said they're coming. Sometime the end of May, beginning of June. So I laugh when I have class now. I tell them I'm going to frisk them before they walk out the door so nobody goes home with my Winky. Of course, I don't mean it. I mean, really, they need a Winky that bad. Hey, got Winky there. We'll go down the middle of all the leaves because I like that. I like putting Winky on the center of all the leaves. This makes things sparkle. There we are. Ooh, Holly's going to do it. Diane says she's going to make hers tomorrow when she has everything ready. Hello, Dimity. Thanks for joining us from way down under. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here, and then my sentiment, which I've lost again, is going to go on top like that. Yep, that's a good spot for that. And we need dimensionals on the sentiment. I had a lot of fun making this card. This would be a cool card to do using the tool bundle and have hammer or something flip up. Thanks, Connie. Okay. Now, shall I put it on a base or shall I just put the thing on the back? Make sure that's straight before I glue it down. There we go. Now, my rainbow adhesive back dots. Hold on. Now, I've only got one pink one left, so we're going to use the purple ones on here. Because in reality, you can't tell the difference anyways. Right? There we go. Oh, that's okay, Dimity. You know the replay's there. Oh, the hummingbird. Oh, Nadine, that would be gorgeous. I'm hoping that you guys got your thoughtful expressions dies because we had word this week that although they are expecting a shipment in early May, it's going to be too late for the selling window and they're not going to sell them. So if you are a demonstrator or a customer, email Stamping Up or log in and go to the suggestion box and ask them to reconsider their decision to retire those dies. I'm still on my soapbox. Okay. Norma wants me to put it on a base. Where did I put my bases? There we go. So let's just see. This is the standing up base. And I'm not thinking that this is going to work very well because it might be okay. It tilts. And that might be all right. I know you can't see it. Okay, let's put it on this base and see how that one will work. You know what? I like this base better. We're going to put it on this base. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive around the outside of this section, and then we'll put it on the full card base, and then we'll put the inside piece in. Oh, thanks, Diana. Yeah, we heard today that Diana is waiting for the dies for thoughtful expressions. And we heard this week that Stamping Up does not plan on selling them when they get their supply in. So every day I'm in there giving in the suggestion box and sending emails requesting them to reconsider that decision. Because if they got them coming in, why would they not sell them? Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, here's our card. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Okay, I'm going to color these flowers. What time is it? Oh, you guys got a couple of minutes to hang out while I color these flowers? Adding some. Just going to say Pepto-Bismol. Why in the world would I say that? This is not a Pepto-Bismol color. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used the new Pretty in Pink. That would have been cool. We could have seen the difference between Bubble Bath and Pretty in Pink. Well, that's disappointing that I didn't think of that an hour ago. Adding the dark. So if you want to email Stamping Up and you're not a demonstrator, I don't know what the address is. If you're a demonstrator, it's ds@stampinup.com. No, .net. Anyways, if you want to email them, you just have to go onto the Stamping Up site. There'll be a link in there to email Stamping Up and say, please, please, please reconsider your decision to retire the thoughtful expressions dies. We need them back. Okay. Oh, apparently there's a bud. I missed the bud. There we go. Okay, I got to go back and read comments because you know when I'm coloring, I can't. Nadine said base. Thank you, Carmen. Dyes are great. Is the stamp going? No, Dimity. The stamp is in the new catalog, but they're retiring the dyes. Does not make sense to me, especially seeing as they already ordered them. Nadine says, take your time. She's enjoying it. Thanks, Pat. Cindy said, I really love this card that you showed us tonight. It's amazing. Thank you. My neighbor painted her place Pepto-Bismol pink. When I saw it, I sang the Pepto-Bismol song. Wendy, you're funny. I'm trying not to sing it because you know what happens when I sing. I get shut down by Facebook. Pat says there are so many wonderful dies in that set too, besides the gorgeous hummingbird. Exactly, Pat. And why would they keep the stamp set and not the dies? Dimity agrees. So we're on a mission, people. If I remember, I will find this link to email Stampin' Up, and you can get on the bandwagon. Everyone I talk to, I say, start emailing. They've got to bring those dies back. It happened once before. We had an embossing folder, and they retired it, and we complained so much that they brought it back, and it was like we had it for about 5 years or so. Okay, I'm just going over with the color lifter just to soften those edges a bit, and then I'll put it inside, and then we're done. So you guys got big plans for Easter? We're supposed to have good weather, so we may have our last fire of the year and our first fire of the year, because they've already put fire bans for other than hot dog fires in northern part of British Columbia because it's so dry up there. Okay, going in. All right, there we go, people. We have our wiper card. There it is open and there it is closed. I hope you can get, you can try this card. I was just reading. Diane is planting peas tomorrow. That's exciting. I bought pansies today. I'm putting pansies in this weekend. Thanks, Norma. Oh, Jessica said it snowed all day in Cold Lake, Alberta. I'm sorry. That sucks. Thanks, Holly. Thank you so much. So don't forget Trusty Tools class on Wednesday, May the 15th. Registration is open now until the 20th. $40 gets you kits plus at least half a package of designer paper. So that's 6 12 by 12 sheets of designer paper and some brush metallic dots. $110 gets you the bundle plus the dots plus the designer paper, and you get a discount on the card kits. And then Magnolia Mood class is on Wednesday, May the 29th. Order the Magnolia Mood bundle through me before the 12th of April, and you get the class for free. Or $35 if you've already owned the bundle or you've bought it for yourself. $35 gets you the kits. Now, there is tutorial options for both of those, and the Trusty Tools is part of my monthly tutorial subscription, too. Aw, thank you, everybody. Wendy's colored the flowers. Yay! You're so very welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very happy Easter. And wherever you are, I hope you get crafty time, family time, and some good food, too. And I am not live Monday because it's Monday. It's Easter Monday. I haven't planned it. However, if something comes up, I might be. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.